And welcome back to Create Mod here on Going Solo. It is awesome to have you here. No, seriously, it is great to have you here. And I am at the site of what I'm hoping is going to be my new iron farm. That's right, that's the first step in world domination, because world domination is cool. Now, so the first thing I've got to do is get some iron production going, because I need iron for armor. It's going to be useful for building, what's it, the andesite alloy, I think they call it. I don't know. It's weird. I'm stuck in my head. This is how this all works, people. I don't know what I'm doing, but I need iron. So I'm going to get some iron. And so that's project one. Project two is I'm going to take advantage of this iron production and try to automate a little bit of food production. In this case, probably wheat. So that is the plan, because I'm all about that bread, yo, or, you know, something. So let's get on with the show and start with the iron farm. Okay, the first part of the iron farm is really basic. Got the beds for the villagers, and this is going to be the spawn platform for the iron golems. I just realized I forgot to put water up there, so I need to pillar back up there and get that going. But the idea is the iron golems will spawn up there. I'm going to flush them down, and as I mentioned last episode, I'm going to drop them down into a dealy bob down here and flush them all the way back over this way. So that's the that is the plan. It's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be death and destruction for iron golems, and it's going to be wonderful. Okay, so I have a drop shaft dug here. So the idea is the golems will wash off the platform, drop down here just like that. It's going to hurt. Ugh, ow. Now, I was thinking, originally, my wee little vanilla mind thought, oh, sure, I'll just drop some water in here, right? I'll grab a water bucket, I'll flood this, and I'll just wash the iron golems down this way. But as I was thinking about it, I got thinking, it's like, wait a minute, this is Create Mod. What if I were to do something different? So what if I were to take, like, some shafts and... Nope, that's not how I want this to go. I want it to go this way. Okay. Right, what if I take some shafts and some belts? I drop the iron golems onto a conveyor belt. And I can let the conveyor belt run them all the way over here, somewhere around this area, where I can then take them into lava and let the conveyor suck all the stuff right into a chest for me, right? Similar to like what you would do with a water stream and hoppers, but why bother with all the extra digging when I could just run the mechanical belt? And I might even look and see if I've got an option for a filter. I have to take a look. I don't know if filters, I know they exist. I don't know if I can build one yet, but that would be sweet if I could filter out all of the poppies right now. Ooh, I've got to go check on that. Okay, all right. Let me go do that, and then I'll come back and see if I can figure out how all of this stuff works. Okay, so this is awesome. Apparently to build a filter, I just need some iron nuggets and some wool. And I have a lot of wool. I don't have a huge number of iron nuggets yet. Got 6, so I could build a couple of filters. So I guess I was doing a little bit of looking. What I could do is I could take some, build some tunnels. Like I can build some andesite tunnels, which is dried kelp and alloy. Add a couple of filters, and I could filter out the poppies from all of the iron. So I'm excited. All right. So sure. Okay, cool. So let me go craft up a couple of things, and then we'll get to the stuff. Do I have... Aha, I've got kelp cooking. This is going to be great. Okay, so I've set up a water wheel, so that was kind of cool. So that's running this first conveyor, which is fine and slow and whatever. And then, of course, the second one needs some help too. So I was doing... I have been doing lots and lots of reading in the ponder menu. It's cool. So I guess I can do a chain drive here. Boom. And now both of these are going slowly and stuff, which is great. So, okay, so the next thing I need to do, I guess, is set up some sorting of some sort. So if I come over here and I built a couple, do I still have them here somewhere? Yes, I do. A couple of tunnels. Awesome. So if I were to take these tunnels and put them right one there and one there, they're andesite tunnels, but you know, they're fine. I'll add filters to them once I have something to filter. But then these can come over here to, let's give myself a little bit of room here because I need to be able to walk around. Oh, this is so slow. Slowly, slowly. Okay, so what I can do is let's grab a couple of chests. Right, we'll put one there, put one there. Actually, yeah. And so then, next thing I need are some funnels, I guess, which are going to go there and there. So the idea is now something gets pushed through. Oops, let's throw it on the conveyor, right? It'll go through the tunnel. This will eventually sort them, right? I don't have any filters yet, but then they go through and get sucked into the chest, which is awesome. So now, what should end up happening once I get actually stuff to filter, which is then the next problem, is I'll be able to sort out the iron and the poppies. And the poppies, I'm obviously just going to do all sorts of fun stuff like compost them, most of them. But the iron, I will have my iron, and it will be lovely. So cool. So that's that spot. So the next thing I'm going to need to do is, I think I'm going to need to dig the other drop chamber, and so that I can get the other iron golem. Or you know what? Maybe I'll just figure out where it needs to be so I can set up the lava properly. And I'll just move some villagers up first so I can get some iron going and iron production going while I'm getting the second one dug. I think that'll work out okay. All right, so I have a plan. Okay, so I have my first 3 villagers over there, and zoom out here. They're sort of hanging out in a line this way. And yes, a couple of them got a little bit hurt on the way over. Turns out, boating them into solid objects, not good for their health. But that is step 1. Get those guys in. The next step, pick up my bed, is going to be to, 1, protect these other villagers I brought over. But it's to dig out a spot and get a zombie bouncing around over here. So that'll be the next step to get the iron farm going. That should be totally easy, right? Yeah, absolutely. That's not going to be any problem at all. This is called sarcasm. It's going to be a big problem. It's okay. We'll deal with it. All right, well, I have some friends coming to visit. Here we go. All right, this is going to be all sorts of fun and exciting. Let's see if I can get one into this, preferably without eating my face. And down they go. Well, that's not quite how that was supposed to work in the slightest. All right, round 2 with, in fact, the same zombie, just a little soggier than before. So, Let's hopefully try this again, and we'll see if maybe... Where did he go? Alright. You know what? These zombies are worse than villagers, man. Alright, I guess I need to get more dirt. Stupid zombies. Alright, round 3. Again, same zombie. Still soggy. And I hope, I might have enough guardrails here to keep this guy in place. Maybe. We shall see. Hopefully. On up and up and up. And down. Perfect. Now we'll just block this guy off. And now, assuming... I think these guys are now fighting over beds. This one guy's just not sleeping. That's not how that's supposed to go at all. Alright, but on the plus side, I think... Oh yeah, no, they can't see him. That's lovely. We'll just pop that one open. There we go. Now they should be scared to death and hopefully not... Oh, don't push them off the bed. That would be bad. He's going to shove them right out of bed, and that's going to be messy. Alright, well, on the plus side, the zombie's there. So, I guess I better get over here and add a little bit of a safety rail to these guys. Do I have fence? I do. Perfect. And maybe we'll be able to start getting iron golems. Of course, if this guy doesn't sleep, well, we'll never do it. So here's open. All right, I've got everything in place, and the first of well, I'm going to say the first several iron golems have died as I've doing some work up on the surface, but they are coming in. They're coming in fast. I mean, okay, fast, like every 30 seconds, because they're dropping completely out of the villagers' view and are dying a horrible, agonizing death, which is good for me and bad for the golems. But what's really cool now is that, in theory, I should be able to hop up here and put a filter in place. And let's take a poppy in this one. And this one is going to take... Okay. And I've managed to screw up this filter. Okay. So, let's see. So, this... Hang on. I don't know. This is all new to me. I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay. So that one has that poppy, and then this one, let's see if I can do this right. This one, clean that out, put in a, there we go. So this one's an iron, that one's poppy. So I should be able to, how do I do this? At some point, I should be able to, put this on the... Now I'm sad. I gotta figure out how the filters work. But, in theory, I should be able to get this all to filter, and it'll be great. But I already have a fair amount of iron coming in, which is fabulous. So, guess I'll try to figure out the filters, and we'll do this through the joyous sounds of flaming iron golems. Okay, so it turns out I'm just bad at reading. So I've got andesite tunnels here, which are great, but you can't put a filter on an andesite tunnel. You have to put it on a brass tunnel, apparently. So, because I am lacking in brass and other components, this is not going to work for me. But that's okay. I'm still getting all sorts of stuff, so I'll let that burn and do its thing. And I'll enjoy the fact that I have a, well, a lovely, lovely iron farm. Now, I still need to free cam up, get this one in place. I've got to finish, obviously, getting some fences going. And then I need to load up some beds and villagers. Once that's done, I'll have this thing going at twice speed, which means I'll be getting 2 iron golems every 30 seconds, which I think I can live with that. And the iron golem disassembly line is fully running. There's another one dropping in. Oh yeah, this is great. They're just managed to walk the villagers up. You know, use the fact that, you know, villagers pathfind to beds at night. And now I have, well, you know, flaming, lots and lots of flaming iron golems. So, perfect. What I might do is kick out the lava so it comes back here a little ways and just let the iron drop further back. That I think will make this work a little bit nicer. But all in all, I'm pretty happy with this. So I was doing a little research, and one of the things I need for a mechanical harvester is these iron sheets, I guess. And so the way you get those, you take a mechanical press, and when iron runs under them, it gets squished all flat and such, and becomes these iron sheets. So what I did is I hooked this up to the, ran a shaft under here, pipeline, a couple of vertical gears, and you can see it slowly. This is, I don't have this hooked up to a fast thing at all, but it's okay because the iron's not coming in that fast. So I've got it just on the one pipeline, and it squishes only iron coming in on that side, which is okay. So now I'm going to get some iron sheets. What's cool is the poppies come through. It ignores those. Like you can see this one coming through. And yep, it doesn't do anything. It just lets the poppies go, which is awesome. I was afraid I was going to have to deal with some sort of filter or nonsense like that. So now I've got some mechanical sheets, some iron sheets, which is awesome because now what I should be able to do is build a mechanical harvester with some andesite alloy, casings, and stuff. So I'm going to need probably a bunch of those. So I guess we'll see what I can get on that stuff. Hopefully it'll be fairly straightforward. The hard part is I think I need glue or something to put a chest on the thing, and that's gonna be awkward because I don't have any stuff to make glue. So one thing at a time, I guess. I was trying to make a harvester, but one of my problems is I need andesite and a lot of it, and I just don't have any. So I'm on the hunt for andesite. Now I happen to know that somewhere around here there is a big gold hole in the ground. I saw it when I was looking around at one point, and I have lost a giant hole. How do you lose a giant hole in the ground? All right, I'll find it, and maybe after I find it, I will get to go dig stuff. But it was a really nice looking hole, and, you know, I'm sad now that I can't find it. Maybe it's somewhere along this crack. All right, I'll look, and as soon as I find it, I'll bring you back, because it's going to be fun if I could find it. So I found it. Turns out I went the wrong way. I went that way. And there's my iron farm. And there is a giant hole in the ground. Also, I don't know what what is this green stuff? It looks cool, but okay. And there are creepers and there are skeletons, and I don't have a bow. But, okay. I think we're going to start by digging this green stuff, and hopefully... Is that tough right there? Okay. I mean, that's not typically where one would find tough, but sure. I'll try it. What? And what the... Oh, whoa, I'm going to fall now. What the heck is this? Limestone. Okay. I bet limestone is cool. What is this? Viridium. Okay. Great. Cool. Well, I guess I've got some blocks to dig, and aha, I think I found andesite. So, my goal is in sight, and it is andesite. That sounded much better in my head than it did in real life, because I'm not entirely sure what the heck I'm doing. But hey, we'll go with it. And this giant hole full of andesite. Perfect. Guess we'll just throw a couple of torches there and start with the digging. Well, I done screwed up a little bit as it happens. So it turns out I got some rotational stuff going. I was gonna maybe get a swing arm, attach these harvesters. Yeah, I need like glue or something, I guess. And I am totally lacking in glue. So that's not great. Okay. Or maybe I'm missing something else. If there's something else I'm missing, let me know. Drop it in the comments, because I am a total create mod noob. But I've started. The plan here is to build one farm on this side and build one farm on that side, where I'm going to have to move my sheep. And if I'm really clever, I could even swing out in the other two directions and maybe get even more farming. I don't know, but I think I'm going to need more than of something that I don't have, which I said I think is glue. So, okay. Well, okay. That's not ideal. So, I guess I'm still stuck manually doing food for a while. But at least I have iron and a lot of seeds. Well, I think what's coming next is going to be a villager trading hall. I have a lot of villagers and no place to put them. Also, I have a lot of stuff and no place to put that either. So I think it's gonna be time to get some happy villagers in place out here. So I think I'm gonna need to start some sort of build happening this way. It'll be less create and more Minecraft, I think, next time. And this is gonna be a multi-video process, I think. But now that I've got all the iron in the world, I'll be able to get all the emeralds I need, and I think this is gonna work. Yes. I just need to remember how the heck do I get back down to my iron farm. Well, all that said, I think that's all the time I've got for today. So we're going to call it a day with the flaming golems in the background. So at least I got something done, right? So be sure to like the video, subscribe for more create derpiness, and until next time, be excellent to each other. This is Music Free Gaming signing off.